Chief Executive Officer Etsu Bradshaw Caines of the St. Christopher National Trust confirmed the restart of the renovation and restorative work on one of the country's most historic buildings, previously referred to as the Old Treasury Building. This structure that has been the home of the St. Christopher National Trust, the National Museum and the National Documentation Center had been in need of restorative work that was costly and could not be funded by the trust, which has management responsibilities for the state-owned building. CEO Bradshaw Caines outlined the costs involved for the major project in the heart of downtown Basseterre.
This is a project that I fought hard to revitalize in 2022 when I took office. A lot went on before me, a lot. And when I was able, with the help of board members and some other committee members and Mr. Alvaranga and his team at BOA, we were able to restart the project. So I am not in a position to talk about any 3 million. What I know is that when we sat down and we calculated what it would take to complete this project, as my good project manager, an able, capable project manager said, it was about 1.835, which we know that $1 million of that is now allocated for this year. We don't have, the trust does not have any other source of funding for this project. It is a project that the state has committed to fund. So we don't have any other source of funding at this time.
Ms. Bradshaw Caines also commented on the sources of revenue that are available to the trust, most being used for operational needs.
Our revenue, I would say, comes from 4 sources. Membership. Secondly, we have a small subvention, and I say small because it's a subvention of $17,500 that we get from government monthly, and we have bills to pay. And the other 2 sources, or I now would say 3, I apologize: the museum, the gift shop, and the documentation center. Now, everybody knows that we are closed at this time because of the restoration project. So the museum, we don't have that revenue right now. The gift shop, and I know we'll speak about that later. We'll also speak about the museum later, but right now, the museum is closed. Unfortunately, we had to make sure that we protected those important documents for the documentation center. So they're all put away in storage. So those are the sources.
The building has had for many months protective boarding to prevent pedestrians from getting too close to the building and to reduce the chances of serious injury from falling stonework. Glenn Barrett reporting for SK Newsline.